Hello, everyone. Welcome to the inaugural Ringkings Podcast.
Time to king the ring.
Time to king the ring. This is Carter,
This is a Tyson.
and we are the Ringkings. If you haven't seen us on YouTube, what are you guys doing? What are you thinking?
What is wrong with you?
All right, everybody. So on the Ringkings Podcast, we're going to be talking a lot about movies, games,
And the Ringkings.
and the Ringkings, the books. We're going to be talking about the Minnesota Vikings, of course.
Yeah, I'll probably have to bring them in there.
They're 10-3 currently, and so when this goes out, we're hoping they're 10-4. Hopefully, at least.
10-4?
Hopefully, at least 10-4.
Why?
I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. That's just realistic. But today we're going to start off by talking about the Golden Globes. The 2023 nominations were just announced recently, and we wanted to go through each award and kind of give our own thoughts and pick our own winner.
If we had a choice, yeah.
Yeah, it's less about who we think's going to win, because I think for most of them we're probably going to pick
Personal favorites.
Yeah. Because I don't really agree with the Academy Awards or the Golden Globes most of the time.
See, I've only heard of Golden Globes. I don't even know what they really are.
Golden Globes are kind of like the Oscars, but the only reason we talk about them is because their nominations come out first.
Okay, they're
So
like the Oscar's younger brother.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to go from the bottom. We're using the goldenglobes.com.
So yeah,
you know
it's official.
We know what we're talking about. So first we have the best performance by an actor in a supporting role in a musical, comedy, or drama television series.
Jeez, there's
Gosh.
like only 2 of them.
So we got...
I don't know how you get so many of those people.
Well, should I read them all out loud, or do we expect them to follow along?
We should probably... Well... 3/5 of them are John, so...
John, and John are all...
John, and Jonathan, along with Tyree and Henry.
So, I'm going to ask you first. Have you seen any of these shows?
I've watched the first episode of Barry.
Okay. Do you know who Henry Winkler is?
No.
He is he's this guy who runs the acting studio in Barry.
Oh, the Fonz?
Yeah.
That guy.
So,
I know
because
him.
of that, I think I'm going to go with him. I do enjoy Jonathan Pryce from The Crown, however.
What's the old man? Is that,
John Lithgow. He's in Daddy's Home? Is that who he's in Daddy's Home too?
Oh,
who
yeah,
he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching the commercial for that one. The old man, yeah, because it was that guy and another guy. It was like they're the 2 old men. I guess.
Yeah.
They like do some like shenanigans.
He's
and
Will
stuff.
Ferrell's dad, I think.
Will Ferrell's dad.
Yeah.
And some other guy. I don't remember who.
Yeah, I'm going with Henry Winkler. He had a good season. The new season of Barry was
He's the only
strong.
one I know on there, and he was really good in the
Alright.
one episode that I've seen.
But I've heard good things about Severance too. I haven't seen that one yet, and I know John Turturro is a good actor, so I wouldn't be shocked if he took it. We'll move up. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in musical comedy or drama television series. Again, haven't seen much of these.
I've only heard of Ozark. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Julia Gardner.
Okay, I'm
is my
probably gonna
pick.
go Elizabeth Debicki. She is the main woman in Tenet. But you haven't seen Tenet yet, haven't you?
I want to watch that one though.
And The
Probably
Crown's
after
a
I
really
watch
good
Dunkirk.
show. She's playing, I think, Diana. So that's a pretty big
Who's
role.
that?
Princess Diana. You ever heard of her?
Yeah, I've heard of Prince Diana. And what?
She's playing her in The Crown.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of a retelling of like the British monarchy.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not know that.
I'm probably gonna go with her, but I think realistically, I feel like Elizabeth Debicki probably has the best chance. The Crown does pretty good, but I don't know. Ozark
I've only
wins out
heard
for
of
Ozark.
Ozark, so.
I also know very little about Abbott Elementary, and they have a lot of nominations. So
Yeah, they got one in the last one. Was that Jonathan? Was Jonathan and Abbott?
I don't think it was a Jonathan. I think
No,
it
it
was
was
a
Tyler.
Tyler. It was a Tyler.
It was a Tyler.
Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in a limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television.
See, I see like there's if you put that much of a description in like one question or like one thing,
award.
there's like probably like 2 or 3 guys who got it.
yeah.
There's
There's like 3 guys to pick from.
And
Okay, well I guess we got interesting. Okay, I recognize some names.
I've seen Mom watching
The White
F.
Lotus.
Abraham.
Okay. Donald Gleason. He's General Hux, and Bill Weasley.
Okay.
I heard The Patient wasn't very good though.
The Patient.
That's the Steve Carell show.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and a different guy.
And Domhnall Gleeson.
Is that who? Oh,
That's who
really?
it's with. Yeah,
really?
it's those 2.
Okay.
But I heard that show wasn't fantastic.
Really?
Gosh, if Richard Jenkins wins for Dahmer, I don't even know who Richard Jenkins is. I just really don't like Dahmer. I think to make
That's a stupid idea.
they're making a whole franchise out of like those shows.
Really?
It's called the Monster series.
The Monster.
Yeah. So like they're making like
I'm going Seth Rogen. Wait, that's not Seth Rogen?
that is Seth Rogen. Yeah,
Is it actually?
Pam and
Okay.
Tom, yeah.
I'm going him. And I also know that show. I just
Purely based on the fact that Donald Gleason is a favorite actor of mine, I'm going for Donald. Even though I don't know how good The Patient wasn't that well.
I haven't seen any of them. I just know Seth Rogen. Seth
You know
Rogen's
Seth
the first
Rogen.
name that I know, so I'm
Okay.
going with
Okay,
and I
that's
really
smart,
like Seth
smart.
Rogen too.
So now we're at the same thing, but for actresses. Oh gosh. Again, we got. I'm going Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, that's
She's
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, yeah. I'm going Aubrey Plaza. White Lotus had a good season. I think Jennifer Coolidge might take it.
I guess I'll have to go with Aubrey Plaza as well.
But
That's the only one I know.
Oh, Daisy Edgar Jones is on there. I know nothing about. She's good in a lot of other things, but I know nothing about Under the Banner of Heaven, so I'm not going to bother.
All right.
Best performance by an actor in a limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television. Well, I see.
Sebastian Stan.
We got some good names on this list.
Evan Peters.
There's
Andrew Garfield. I didn't
and
see it.
Taron Egerton. He's the main character in the Kingsman series.
Really? Eggy?
Yeah.
Eggy?
I don't know if you know Colin Firth, but he's big too. This is a big
Who's Colin
category.
Firth?
I'll show you a picture of him. You've definitely seen him. I don't know. I can't think of anything like immediately. He's also in the Kingsman series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Great. So this is a stacked.
This is our first one where it's actually a decision.
I really like Evan Peters.
I still haven't seen any of these shows though.
I really don't want Evan Peters. I don't want Dahmer to win any awards.
That's so
Sebastian
stupid. I don't
Stan
know
would
why
be
they're
good to
doing
see. I'm just gonna say Andrew Garfield just because I would like him to win more.
Only I don't even know what his show is. That's probably why I'm
Same.
gonna go like Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan, yeah, that's fair. That's
I
a
just
fair one.
barely know about that show
Mhm.
because of Borat.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go best performance by an actress in the same category. We got more big actresses again. Gosh.
Well, they got Pam and Tommy and George and Tammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are spin-offs.
Yeah, alright.
I'm probably gonna go Lily James from Pam and Tommy though. She did play Pamela Anderson in that one.
Oh, that's...
She was supposed to. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things.
I'm going for Pam and Tommy 3 times in a row
Yeah,
here, I guess.
You're just gonna keep picking that one show, you know. Once we get to the movies, we'll know more what's going on. Best television limited series, anthology series, or motion picture.
Oh, this is just the whole TV show.
Whew, this one's...
Okay, we should read these off, maybe.
Okay, we got Blackbird, Dahmer, The Dropout, Pam and Tommy, and The White Lotus.
So now, what's The Dropout? I've heard of this. The Dropout? This was like a big thing, wasn't it?
I know absolutely nothing about The Dropout.
It was like a sad thing or something I don't really know.
Well, let's check out the IMDb score. That's how I'm going purely based on IMDb scores.
And you know those are always
7.5 on a TV show? Yeah, no, I'm not picking The Dropout.
Yeah.
I'm heavily between Pam and Tommy and The White Lotus.
See, again, I haven't seen either of them. Those are the only ones I've heard of.
I feel like I'm going to go... It's hard, because Pam and Tommy, I think, is maybe more liked, but The White Lotus is just finished. So there might be a recency bias for White Lotus.
Yeah.
I'm going Pam and Tommy.
I guess... Me too.
I
know the White Lotus.
You're the biggest Pam and Tommy fan I've ever met.
I saw Mom watching The White Lotus yesterday. That's how I know about that one.
Okay, we'll keep moving on then. Okay, now we're in television series, musical, or comedy. This is best performance by an actor.
Ooh, Donald Glover. And Bill Hader.
Yeah, this is powerful. I've heard many good things, but Only Murders in the Building. I have not seen that one yet.
Atlanta, that's
Jeremy Allen White and the Bear is good too.
Atlanta, that's the show with the main character.
With Donald Glover. That's Donald Glover, yeah, that's who you're thinking of.
Is Donald Glover Miles
Crowler?
Morales' dad?
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm thinking of somebody. I'm thinking of the guy that gets killed and Get Out.
Keith Stanfield?
Maybe.
Let me
He's
look
also in Knives Out.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw.
I really like his actor. I like his actor
he's
a
really
lot.
big. He's really good in I can't think of the movie. It was a really good movie. Yeah, Keith Stanfield. He's fantastic. He's one of the best.
Yeah, he's really good. I like him.
He was. Oh gosh, I gotta find out what this movie was because I'm gonna go crazy if I can't remember. He's good in Selma, but that's not what I was thinking of. He is in Judas and the Black Messiah. Fantastic.
Well, I'm going Bill Hader. Anyways.
I have to as well.
With
Bill
all that
Hader,
talk about Donald Glover, I'm going Bill Hader.
I do think that Barry season 3 was not as strong as the second season, but it was maybe Bill Hader's best season.
I'm saying Bill Hader because, again, I've watched one episode of that show, and I've also watched
Nothing else.
where it's super bad.
You're giving Bill Hader the Golden Globe because of Superbad.
Yeah, and I also gave Seth Rogen because of Superbad.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Superbad and Pam and Tommy. Those are my favorites.
Best performance by an actress in television series. Okay, I got a few names that I recognize.
Selena Gomez and Jenna Ortega.
Those are probably the two I'm between. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the other shows.
I only know Wednesday, I guess.
I'm probably going Jenna Ortega just because
Yeah.
I feel like the internet blew up with Wednesday.
Yeah,
and
it did.
Not as much for Selena, even though Selena probably deserves it more. But
again, I haven't seen either of those shows. I was actually thinking about gonna watch Wednesday.
Really?
Like a week ago.
I've heard it's actually pretty good.
I might still.
We've spent 10 minutes talking about movies that TV shows that we haven't
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Good start. Best television series, musical or comedy: Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Only Murders in the Building, or Wednesday.
I mean, I'll have to.
You on Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Only Murders in the Building. I have a teacher at college that is a big fan of that show, so I think I'm gonna go for that one.
I got the entire country of America who really enjoys Wednesday.
I have a feeling that Abbott Elementary is just gonna sweep all of these awards.
The ones we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
I can feel my fingertips.
Still cold?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Best performance
Jeff
by
Bridges,
an actor
that was
in
the other
television
guy.
Series. Oh, that's
Remember,
the old
the old man.
yeah.
I was like, it was that guy and another guy. It was Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is a stacked
Ooh.
area here.
Okay. Kevin Costner, Bob Odenkirk. Bob Odenkirk's good. Better Call Saul.
I do think I'm gonna give it to Bob Odenkirk. Better Call Saul ended this year.
There's also Andor guy.
Yeah, Diego Luna. I don't think I'm gonna give it to him.
I have to go Adam Scott in this. I've never seen that.
Do you know who Adam Scott is?
No.
He is Ben Wyatt in Parks and Rec.
Wow. Okay.
I think he has a good chance. I'm gonna go Bob Odenkirk.
That was mine too. Bob Odenkirk.
For the last season. Okay, here we go. Best performance by an actress in a television series.
That means we're getting up to movies.
Yeah,
soon. We're getting to the best of shows.
Emma Darcy, House of Dragon.
Oh, is it
Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Okay. I haven't seen that.
Laura Linney, Ozark. Imelda Staunton, The Crown. Hilary Swank, Alaska Daily. And Zendaya, Euphoria. I really did not like Euphoria Season 2. I didn't think it was a very good season. I think the first one was fun. Yeah, Imelda Staunton, that is Dolores Umbridge.
Okay. Whew. Who did she play in The Crown?
Did she play? I think she might have played Queen Elizabeth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Emma Darcy.
I'm going Emma Darcy. I want Emma Darcy to win.
I haven't seen that, but after I finished Game of Thrones, I feel like there's no way I'm going to go into that and think that she's a bad actress.
No, I'm hoping that Emma Darcy can take that one.
Are the only hot D up there so far. The only hot D.
I know. It's disappointing. We'll move on. Best television series drama. This is a big one.
I know what you're saying.
Better Call Saul, The Crown, House of the Dragon, Ozark, and Severance. That's difficult.
Again, I haven't seen any of them. I've just now heard of The Crown. I've heard of Better Call Saul. I've heard of Hot D. I've heard of Ozark, and I've never heard of Severance.
I mean, if I'm going we're not going what we think is going to win. We're going our personal choice. My personal choice is House of the Dragon.
I'm probably going to say that too, even though I haven't seen it, but I just know, I just know that it's going to be just as good as Game of Thrones, and Game of Thrones is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be just as good, but it'll be good. It'll be better than season 8.
Well, you really like it.
Alright, we're moving on. We're moving out of the TV shows. Let's get into our movies here, I think. We're at the best original song motion picture. We got Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing by Taylor Swift. Ciao Papa by Guillermo del Toro in Pinocchio. Hold My Hand, Top Gun Maverick. That's a good one.
It is?
Hold My Hand. You ever heard that one?
No.
Oh, and then Lift Me Up, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Natu Natu from RRR.
Is Lift Me Up just the opening song?
It might have been.
It probably is.
Yeah,
because it was a good one.
That's actually hard.
Song.
Honestly, I'm probably between Hold My Hand and Lift Me Up.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of that movie. That movie was forever ago. I feel like
Yeah.
This somehow just this year feels like a couple years ago. Maverick.
I'm going Lift Me Up, Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
It carried so much.
It
carried so much with Chadwick Boseman.
And I think realistically, I think they're gonna
give it to
them for Chadwick too.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's gonna be a swear.
Wakanda Forever is gonna get a lot just because of Chadwick Boseman. I bet.
Best original score motion picture.
This is the entire thing.
Here we go. This is difficult.
I kind of watch Babylon. The movie looked kind of good.
Babylon's literally not even out. I don't know how it's nominated. It's all over this whole page. It has Babylon all over the place, but it's not out yet.
It isn't.
I have not seen The Fabelmans. The Fabelmans is sort of like the front runner for a lot of big awards, and I've.
Oh, that's John Williams.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Steven Spielberg movie about Steven Spielberg's life, about Hollywood. It's probably gonna win a lot.
Wow, yeah.
Personally, I'm going Banshees of Inisherin.
I think I have to as well.
That movie, I mean, regardless of what you think about the plot and stuff, that movie sounded fantastic.
Yeah, looked great.
The music was great.
So wait, now, the only reason I wanted to watch Babylon was because of the main actor. Who's the main actor
Brad Pitt?
again?
Margot Robbie?
Maybe. Don't they look scary?
Babylon?
Yeah.
You're thinking of something else, I think.
Maybe I am. I thought they looked scary or something like that.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little coked out or something, but not like scary.
Maybe not. I might be thinking of something else.
Alright, let's
Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie.
Best screenplay, motion pictures. This is the best written screenplay. Tar,
Ooh.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin, Woman Talking, and The Fabelmans.
I think there's only one right answer.
I'm going to disagree with you.
You're saying Banshees?
I am going to say, because you're going Everything Everywhere, right?
Yeah, I'm going Everything
Everywhere.
I
do agree. I prefer Everything Everywhere as a movie, but I think writing-wise, I would say that Banshees is stronger writing-wise.
I don't. I think Everything Everywhere is amazing.
Yeah.
At most everything.
That's
everywhere.
Fair. That's fair. There's like there were no like
really
scenes of dialogue in Everything Everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh, that was fantastic.
I know, and
but
I know
there were scenes.
You're
in
going
Banshee.
back to the one scene.
There's a scene
in the pub.
In the pub. There's a few scenes, but Banshees is like Everything Everywhere held me in the entire time, no doubt. But Banshees, it was those dialogue. The dialogue is what kept me, and that's why I'm going Banshees for best screenplay. All right, moving on. We're moving on to best director motion picture.
Whew.
James Cameron, Daniels, for Everything Everywhere.
Or is after all?
I don't. It comes out on Friday, so it's not out yet. But
it's out somewhere.
Elvis, Martin McDonagh from Banshees, and Steven Spielberg from The Fabelmans.
Jeez, if we saw Fabelmans, this could go a different way.
Yeah.
This could go completely switch.
I think Steven Spielberg is gonna win this one, but I'm going with Daniels.
It's such a big movie for Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
it's a huge movie.
Well, it might be his last one too.
Yeah. Wait, who are you going for?
I'm going to Daniels. Everything Everywhere it's so insane that I'm surprised the movie works.
I was like genuinely like, oh, I understand what's going on.
Everything felt put together. It maybe dragged a little bit in the second half or so.
Yeah, I thought just the ending where it kind of fell into the thing where about every scene it would be like a cut in between every single universe. Well, it was working with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and it was like every scene was like, oh no, we can't do it. But wait a second, if you're kind to people, we can do it. And then it would repeat that a few times.
And it'd go through every scene, but then
it spent a little too much time with Rakakuni, just a little bit too
long.
No,
it didn't. Not enough.
Too long.
That was hilarious.
Okay, I'm going for the Daniels, but I think Steven Spielberg has this one.
I would agree. Same thing. Yeah.
I would not be mad if Martin McDonagh took it. I don't think Baz Luhrmann should be in there for Elvis. No disrespect. Elvis was a fun movie, but it doesn't fit with Martin McDonagh, the Daniels, and Steven Spielberg and James
It was just
Cameron.
Colorful.
It was a colorful movie.
No,
it was a fun movie. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture.
Oh, we got starting off the bat with two Banshees.
We got Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees, Barry Keoghan, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. The Banshees of Inisherin, Brad Pitt, Babylon. Ke Huy Quan from Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's
Short Run?
Wayman, yeah. And then Eddie Redmayne from The Good Nurse.
Ooh, okay.
Well, Eddie Redmayne is. It's Newt Scamander.
Newt Scamander. Yeah. Okay. Let's start from the top. Wait, Brendan Gleeson. That's Moody.
Yeah. Mad Eye Moody. He played Cullum. He was really, really good, but I think that he wasn't even the best supporting actor in his movie.
That went to Dominic.
Yep. And Barry as Dominic, fantastic.
That was amazing. Why is he not? Oh no, that's Barry. Yeah, Barry is Dominic. Yeah. Definitely, Barry was amazing.
Yeah, and then so I'm not gonna bother with Brad Pitt. Haven't seen Babylon, not out till January. Don't know what it's doing here.
Its biggest thing is competing with Ke Huy Quan,
something like that. I don't know exactly.
And I say Barry.
Yeah, me too. I was really hoping he would take it for Everything Everywhere All at Once when I saw it the first time, and he still is probably my favorite character in that movie.
Short Round. He was really good, but Barry Keoghan was the better actor.
I agree. The role of Dominic was... He was barely in the movie, but he was...
Best be going over there to do what's...
I better be going over there to do that thing that I was going to do.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, man. That's a hard one, though.
I gotta say, I'm saying Barry Keoghan.
I am happy to see both Banshees in there, though. That's very good
to see. The double Banshees. Yeah. They double Bansheed us.
Yeah, they definitely... You can say whatever you want with that movie. That movie was acted phenomenally.
It was. There was a lot of good things. I just didn't like the plot.
Yeah. Best performance by an actress in supporting role. Angela Bassett, who I believe is the mother.
Really? Ramonda?
Yeah, Ramonda. Then we have Carrie Condon, who was the sister in the Banshees.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, the bad girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dolly D. Leon, Triangle of Sadness. Haven't seen that, and I haven't seen Carey Mulligan, and she said. Carey Mulligan is a fantastic actress, though, and she said it's supposed to be really good. I'm seeing that one soon.
You should actually look up Angela Bassett, just in case.
Just to make sure, that's smart, that's smart. Angela Bassett. I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm saying Angela Bassett.
Yeah, that's hard, because I think that Carrie Condon, I think I prefer her performance, but Carrie was barely, even compared to Angela, Carrie was barely in her movie.
Yeah.
Angela played for a supporting role, it's a pretty big role.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'm going Angela Bassett as well.
Angela Bassett was really good in Wakanda Forever.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's crazy because this will be one of the first ever MCU actor nominees. Like, they every once in a while will get score and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But to be in the acting, that's pretty crazy. And I think that Angela has a shot. I think Angela's up there. I haven't seen Triangle of Sadness or She Said, so I don't know. But I think she has a good chance.
They went ahead and made the best MCU movie.
Best motion picture, non-English language. I've only actually seen All Quiet on the Western Front. It's fantastic. I would not at all be mad if that won.
I mean, I've heard of All Quiet on the Western Front, and I've heard of RRR. So,
I think... I need to see it, but South Korea's Decision to Leave, I think, is going to be the one that takes it, though. I've heard such amazing things. That's one
Close is A24.
A24, yeah. I haven't seen that one either. Or Argentina 1985. We just need to see more. We need to branch out a little more there. Right now, my pick is All Quiet, just because I've seen that one. And because it is a really good movie.
I want to go ahead and say Argentina,
okay.
1985.
Sure.
Just because. I have no idea what
it is. That one's on Amazon Prime Video, so we could watch that one anytime.
Yeah, good.
Best Motion Picture Animated. Okay. Del Toro's Pinocchio, Inuo, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots, and Turning Red.
Turning Red made it on the top 5. Oh, God.
It's your favorite movie.
No, it's not. It's Kinsey's. Kinsey loves that movie.
I'm going Pinocchio. I think Pinocchio's going to sweep anything animated.
And Puss in Boots is not out yet.
Not out yet either. These guys, they're just like tossing things out there. Like,
they changed... Puss in Boots animation's new or something like that. They ruined it.
It's supposed to be a really good movie, though.
It looked good. Isn't he like a cat now? He's like a normal house cat.
Yeah, I think he's ran through all of his lives. He has one life left.
Yeah, I'm going to say Guillermo del Toro's
Pinocchio. I think Marcel the Shell is fantastic, but I think Pinocchio's taken everything animated this award season. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture. This is just a big one. Okay, Diego Calva, Babylon. Who is this guy?
Well, it's Diego Calva.
I'm gonna have to look this man up. Is this guy even in the promotional stuff for this movie? They want to pretend like this guy's not in the movie, I think. Sorry, dude. Everyone thinks it's the Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie movie, but it's the Diego Calva movie. Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm not going to go for him, unfortunately, because the movie's not out yet.
This is tough. I'm looking ahead, but this is... we can keep it going.
I'll be honest, to me, this is not tough at all. We got Daniel Craig in Glass Onion, Adam Driver, White Noise, Colin Farrell, The Banshees, and Ralph Fiennes, The Menu.
So I know who you're saying. You're saying Colin Farrell.
I don't think there is... Like, Daniel Craig... I haven't seen Glass Onion, I haven't seen White Noise, and I haven't seen The Menu.
I think Daniel Craig, when we see Glass Onion, because it's not even out yet, or even if it is... Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be good in it.
I bet he's probably gonna be better than Colin Farrell.
There's no way. There's no way in my mind. He'll be a good character, but a movie like Knives Out does not require the acting that a movie like Banshees requires.
And the only thing is, I thought Ana de Armas was better than Daniel Craig.
I agree.
And Knives Out.
I agree.
And Colin Farrell was very good. I'm just saying we haven't seen Daniel Craig. And I can't say Daniel Craig right now. I'm saying Colin Farrell as well.
Yeah.
I just say Daniel Craig could be very good.
I think that out of all of these, realistically, I think Daniel Craig has the least chance to win.
What about Diego Calva?
Babylon, I literally know. I've seen that man's face for the first time right now. I've seen all the trailers for Babylon. I don't recognize the guy. I gotta say Colin Farrell. He was fantastic. And also just like, I think that Colin Farrell would struggle if he was in the drama category, but the fact that in musical and he's up against musical and comedy actors, which are all good, but they don't get the awards like a dramatic actor does. Yeah. And even though this is the musical comedy section,
yeah, I don't know
Colin Farrell's in there for his dramatic role. Moving on. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Margot Robbie, Babylon, Anya Taylor-Joy, The Menu, Emma Thompson, Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, and Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It's not even close.
Not even close. It's Michelle Yeoh.
Yup, it's...
She better take that. If she doesn't take that, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know what to say. If it's not her, it's not right.
I don't know how good Margot Robbie's going to be.
I don't know how good Anya Taylor-Joy was.
It was.
Whatever.
But it's got to be Michelle Yeoh. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she was really good in that movie. Was she in a different movie too?
She was in...
Or like a side
She's
character?
in a bunch of things. She's in so much. I can't just think of one thing. Best motion picture, musical, or comedy. Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and Triangle of Sadness.
I mean, you say what you want to about Banshees. If you're going for Banshees,
I'm not.
It's Everything Everywhere.
As a whole, there's a few things in Banshees I prefer more, but as a whole, I'm taking Everything Everywhere All at Once.
They do so much good in that movie, and they don't make it like insane. Or that's obviously insane, but it's not like crazy confusing where you have to really believe something far-fetched.
Like I think that if you watched Everything Everywhere All at Once and didn't get it for enough, like if you can get it enough to follow it and enjoy it, if you didn't understand that, you weren't paying attention.
I bet if you didn't understand it, you probably will still like.
You probably will. You'll probably have a good time.
You're like, it's still hilarious.
The fight scenes alone are fantastic.
Raccoony is probably the one to vote for in the dramatic actor.
The film goat.
Wait, who's the film goat? Would it be Raccoony or the guy?
Raccoony, yeah. Chad? Okay, here we go. Big categories here. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, drama. Got Austin Butler as Elvis, Brendan Fraser as the Whale, Hugh Jackman as the Son, Bill Nye in Living, and Jeremy Pope in The Inspection.
I'm going to go Bill Nye.
Bill Nye? Yeah, I'm going to go Bill Nye for living and breathing still. Good on him.
He's still working out there. He's drinking water, you know.
He's living. He's still out there.
Well, I've only seen Elvis.
Yeah, I think Austin Butler has a good chance. I'm personally going Brendan Fraser to The Whale.
Have you seen that movie?
I have not, but I've seen enough. I've seen the trailer is enough for that man.
I think you just don't like Elvis.
I think that
Austin Butler was amazing.
I think Austin Butler is certainly my second.
Austin Butler was. You haven't even seen The Whale, and you're voting
but
for it.
It's a comeback for Brendan Fraser.
Who's Brendan Fraser?
He's Rick O'Connell in The Mummy.
Oh, okay.
It's a comeback. He was treated horribly by Hollywood for years. And he's back in The Whale, and he's gonna win.
Austin Butler can't even talk right because of his role.
Yeah, exactly. Learn how to get out of the role, Austin Butler.
Okay.
We're moving on. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. Kate Blanchett in Tar, Olivia Colman, Empire of Light, Viola Davis, The Woman King, Ana de Armas, Blonde, and Michelle Williams, The Fabelmans.
Well, I'm going to start with this one. So
Yeah,
I think Ana de Armas is the only one that I've know about out of all these women.
You don't know Viola Davis?
Maybe I do. I don't know their names.
I'll show you a picture. You'll know Viola Davis. Viola Davis is huge.
Ooh, what's she in?
She's in a bunch of stuff.
I haven't seen that face before.
Oh, really? Man, you gotta get watching.
I haven't. I don't know.
I'll put some Viola Davis movies on your list. Black Adam. Oh, Amanda Waller.
Real good.
Amanda Waller in The Peacemaker Show and The Suicide Squad. Oh, she's Ma Rainey in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That's a good movie.
Yeah, real good. Amanda Waller, fan favorite. Well, I know Ana de Armas, and the other thing is I've only heard of Blonde, but I heard Blonde sucked.
I mean, Ana de Armas was good in it, but Blonde was horrible.
Yeah.
I think this one, I know you're not going to know this, but I think the runaway is Kate Blanchett in Tar. I think, there's like, this is one of those ones where it's kind of uncontested.
Yeah.
Nearly everybody's like, yeah, Tar.
Okay.
See, the difficult thing is going to be in the Oscars. They don't split it up by drama and comedy. They're all in one. So the difficult thing is going to be choosing Kate Blanchett versus Michelle Yeoh. Because they're going to be in the same one for the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's what's dangerous.
Yeah, it's got to be Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this it? Is this the big one?
I'll be honest. I hate this list. I'm really
not
a fan at all.
Well, okay, so it's Best Motion Picture Drama. This is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off hot with Avatar: The Way of Water.
The movie that's not out.
Elvis. Elvis, yeah.
Fun movie, good performance. Not a Best Motion Picture nominee. Fabelmans, sure.
Really good.
I respect it.
We've heard. Have we seen it though? No.
Can't see it.
I feel like I just cannot vote for a movie I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So
Tar.
it's so difficult. I haven't even heard of Fabelmans until today.
Really?
Like until 30 minutes ago.
And Top Gun Maverick, sorry dude, but what are you doing here? I think it's interesting, like, obviously Top Gun Maverick is sort of a drama, but I would say that Banshees of Inisherin is way more of a drama.
Yeah, why is Banshees not out
Here's what I'm thinking. If you put Banshees in here instead of Top Gun Maverick, it'd win. It'd be the winner. I think Fabelmans is going to take it, though.
Fabelmans probably will, but I'm going to say Elvis right now.
Out of the movies I've seen, Top Gun Maverick.
Jeez.
I don't even know.
You don't like Elvis for some reason.
Elvis, I love Austin Butler as Elvis, but the movie's like not that fantastic.
You just vote against it on every single one.
It's like a 3.5. There's no way I'm picking Elvis for Best Motion Picture. There's no way in my mind.
You're picking Top Gun instead.
I'm picking. If I can't pick a movie, if I can pick a movie I haven't seen, I'm picking Fabelmans. Fabelmans gonna win this one.
Okay, I'm gonna say Elvis because I've seen that one, and I like that one more than Maverick.
Okay, that's fair. I guess that's all the Golden Globes, though. How do you feel about that? Do you feel
I feel
content?
Thoroughly.
What do you think about them as a whole? Do you agree with the nominations?
I mean, like, definitely on that last. I feel like they're classifying Banshees as a big comedy movie.
Yeah,
like a big hilarious comedy. I'm like, that's not right.
No, I think that honestly, the two movies that I think deserve the most awards this year are Banshees and Everything Everywhere.
I was thinking Everything Everywhere should not be a big, funny, laughy comedy movie.
It's certainly a comedy.
It's not
way more than Banshees is, at least.
Well, yeah.
It's more of a comedy than any of the movies in the drama. Banshees is more of a drama than some of these movies.
Like Top Gun. Honestly, Top Gun. I'd say Top Gun is just a big action movie.
What's Top Gun doing on this list, man?
The people just like Top Gun because it was an old movie, and all of the old people are like, hey, I don't want to watch this movie.
If Tom Cruise gets nominated for a Best Actor Oscar...
No. So, one more thing before we close this one out. I got a little story. So,
okay, just tell me the story.
So, we're at Original Pancake House.
In Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Best place.
Yeah, best place. The number one in the world. And we were looking at who to pick for
for
who
the
win
games.
every week.
Did you figure out how poorly we did at picking?
Well, see, Dad was putting in his little things on his phone, and he's like, "Well, I need a big comeback," and he's like, "Well, who should I pick? Because I cannot just pick like the overall who's just gonna win every game. I have to go for some random ones." And I gave him all my stuff, and he won his week.
Really? What were some of your picks? Do you remember?
I remember I said Jaguars.
Okay.
Over Titans, I think, and they destroyed the Titans.
I was mad about that.
I figured. I thought the Jaguars were going to win that. I think I told him Lions. I was like, go ahead and put Lions in there.
Even though it's annoying, Lions.
And he was... I will say that I was about to tell him Jets, but he said, I'm going to go with Bills.
Okay.
So I was wrong about that one, but he still put in Bills.
That was a good game, though.
Uh-huh.
You go
I
Bengals?
definitely... What?
You win Bengals over Browns?
Who even won that game?
Bengals did.
Bengals did? Yeah. I didn't even watch. I thought it was going to be a blowout.
Man, it was so close, Cowboys-Texans.
Holy crap. It was.
I never wanted the Texans to win so badly.
Did
he go Niners?
Yeah. No, because he was going to go Bucks.
Oh, okay.
And then I told him, no, Brock Purdy is the guy.
Saying, they got the guy. The guy is playing.
Yeah, and that was another one. That was one of the big ones. I was like, yeah, definitely take Niners now. And then it was like 35-0 at half.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was good.
That might be uglier than Vikings Cowboys.
Could you imagine your first real-time QB in the NFL and taking down Tom Brady
35-0 at half, and then they just gave up. And the final score is 35-7.
Purdy is what Johnny Manziel thought he was.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's so sad. It was Purdy's up there.
We'll do an entire podcast episode about Purdy eventually. This is gonna be the most random podcast. We're gonna talk about we're talking movies, Golden Globes. We got TV shows,
and Brock Purdy,
video games. Brock Purdy. We're doing the Brock Purdy. Catch us next week for the Brock Purdy pod. I think that's everything for us. I want to thank you guys for joining us for the first Ringkings podcast. I don't even know what we're doing. We're kind of just pressing record and seeing where this goes. I think we're going to talk about movies probably next time. I think that's going to be the main thing we talk about.
That's probably
And you're probably going to get us complaining about the Vikings.
That'll just happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit there. So hopefully there's someone out there who maybe can relate to these topics.
Someone out there likes the Vikings.
Our dad maybe can listen to this.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.